So I'm going to record this now. I'm going to watch this on the side screen. So that way people can enjoy the trailer and then just and see what they think. Because in that way I can do the Twitch stream and I can do this video as well. So if it seems like I'm talking to an audience, I am talking to an audience. So the costume for me looks fine here. I don't think I have any issues here. You can see quite clearly there's no bagginess concern everybody seems to have. Yes, there's a slight near the thing, but having fake muscles glued into a suit, you'll still get that. The boots look fine, like the boots. Cape looks great. Him here in his sort of like curly hair, sort of perm hair, I think it's brilliant because that detracts from it even more. Because if you look at him there, and then looking at Superman, there's two distinctly very distinct looks. Going back, obviously, yeah, because you can see straight there, he doesn't look the same. If we go back to there, that is a great homage to the kind of classic look of the Daily Planet. Kind of reminds me of the Brandon Routh's Superman Returns, which obviously was a take on Christopher Reeve. I just it's interesting decor. Everything seems to be based pretty much in modern days, but there's like a bit of a retro 70s aspects of the fashion. I know. And of course, John Williams' tune in the background. This again, the aesthetics. I know I'm stopping quite a lot. But the aesthetics also reminds me of the again, making reference, but Superman Returns, which obviously was then based off of the Christopher Reeve, but they revamped the officers. It kind of looks like that. Just Lois giving a very modern look to herself. I like Lois looking like that, kind of like that. Love the TVs in the background showing like the regular news going off, global act. I love the dorkiness that he's but I'm like, this is the thing I'm looking for right now, is like, look at his body language. Very hunched over, which is very Christopher Reeve-esque. That was the difference. There's a famous scene in the first Superman movie where like he goes from that to just pumping his chest out. It's incredible. I think the aspects of throwing back to that kind of like body gestures and language there is what made the original why people couldn't touch it. Again, like the tilted glasses, the hair. I think the hair is an incredible touch to it. But Bell trousers, see a lot. Also, we gotta love a plaid shirt. Nothing speaks far like plaid shirt. A lumberjack with a plaid shirt. Look at the texture on the suit. How can anybody hate on this suit? How can anybody hate on the suit? Everyone was okay with Henry Cavill's suit. Are we telling me we're all okay? Because I can go back a few years and you'll see all the hate comments from that. This suit is fine. The color, the bright, just the vibrance, the edging, the. Look at that cute little boy. Look at that cute boy. Look at the cute boy. I mean, you cannot be angry at this film for this. You cannot be angry at the film for this. This particular cute little bastard here, right here, is just amazing. Look at him. Look at him. Look at those eyes. Doughy eyes. Look at him. What do you want to call
home. Take me home.
Look at the boots there. The boots just look sick. Stupid, it's boots, but look how it's probably not the greatest thing to pose, but look at like the suit. It blends very well. Like holding the child. Can we just appreciate the fact we're actually in Luthor Corp? And let's look at Nicholas Hoult again. Look at Nicholas Hoult. Looks just amazing. Also, I'm going to turn down the volume because, like, it's too much. And then you can hear the Superman chant in the background slightly. Let's just go back slightly there. So, I don't know if this is a dream sequence or the sequences are linked themselves, because I feel like Lex being head on with Superman would be a very bold thing to do, because we've had it so many times where Lex would work indirectly. He's smart enough. I don't know what that scene is there. That kind of looks like he's on the live studio tape, because there's people there. So again, this could be a dream sequence. I don't know. There's people watching. I can't work out what that is there. All these people here. Looks like he's in a museum almost. Like he's on show. Maybe this is a dream sequence. And then obviously this is Bavarian Waltz going off and holding the flag of Superman, hoping Superman will turn up. Which again is very much like the people's hero, the people's hope, the hope of the whole world. Yeah, just a lot. I just love that guy. Just like, I know you can take tanks and take on tanks and missiles and all that. I'm gonna throw this can of peas at you. Can of peas. But I also like that, just the thud and the blink of his eyes, annoyance, almost like he's a hero that likes to be loved and also likes to be doing a lot. Guy Gardner was cool. I'm okay with Nathan Fillion being Guy Gardner, because Guy Gardner's an arsehole, and Nathan Fillion can probably play the arsehole pretty well. I like the outfits to a degree. Yes, I know it's not like comic book accurate outfits, but are we really going to go there? Because there's obviously a narrative behind that. They look like corporate sort of America's take on superheroes. So obviously there's an involvement there that's going off aspect wise. Because look, you can tell Hawkgirl wouldn't usually wear this kind of outfit, so I'm just going to go under the assumption that it's a corporate. The theory is corporate. I think it's like Max. I can't remember his bloody name now. But anyway, corporate America sort of like take on superheroes that become part of it. That in the background, it's either I have several theories. It's either like the Sun Eater. I can't remember the name of the Sun Eater now. Brainiac, but I feel like it was way too early. Or Lex Luthor, because it's the colours. The reason why I'm saying reason why I'm saying, because it's purples, it's greens. That's Brainiac colours. Greens, purple, Lex Luthor. Don't think it's Lex Luthor because he's got a completely invested interest in the city. Just decimating the city just doesn't seem like a this type of Lex Luthor. Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor feels like a philanthropist that's kind of like building businesses and probably built half of Metropolis. Brainiac feel way too early for it. Sun Eater, again, probably a massive character that's going to be obscurity, that's not going to be used. I don't know. It could be something completely different. Some silly death ray. I don't know. Just love the fact that they're chill. Well, that's going in the background. So, yeah, obviously, I'm guessing here she knows Clark is Superman. I mean, we've all had the, oh, I didn't know Clark was Superman's story so many times, so it's refreshing. I'm assuming by the looks of this, because this looks like the Fortress of Solitude, just because of all the ice sculptures there, the crystallization, that this is one of the Superman sort of droids, purely because of the cape on the back. It's probably got a red S or a yellow shield with a red S on. And they're one of the droids and stuff, because he liked his droids, but he seems pretty emotionally attached to this one. Kind of looks distraught a bit. This had a screwdriver in his hand, so maybe it was like it screwed up his TV license. I don't know. The suit again, I don't see any issues with the suit. I know it's not everybody's flavor. I mean, could it have got operated without the pants? Potentially. I like the pants as added in. Because I remember Fortnite released their Superman skin that you can only get through the Battle Pass. I like the pants on it. I thought it was really cool because it was like a new 52 with the pants on. This is exactly the same sort of like take on it. And just everybody just lost them. Not everybody, but some people have lost their mind. Oh, it's not Henry Cavill. Just, yeah. I think people are just looking for reasons to hate. And those people aren't proper Superman fans, because at the end of the day, you want this to be successful. You want this to be good. Because if you're a Superman fan, you want your representation on screen. That's amazing. I'm primarily obviously a Batman fan, but of course I've got an invested interest in Superman. A, because Superman's a great character in the DC universe, but also it builds up a universe where Batman can operate with Superman and other heroes. Don't get me wrong, I love the Batman, like big mannequin in the background. I'll tell you that. But like I want to see a bigger universe. I want to see comic books come to life where these characters will interact with each other in 1 or 2 issues of their story runs and so on and so forth. Boots are really nice still as well. I'm assuming that's Metamorpho. That is oh, that's not. That's Nicholas Hoult. Oh, trying to get it right bang on the scene. That looks like Metamorpho. This definitely looks like Metamorpho. How he's going to play into it, I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'm curious how that one's going to work. I haven't got much opinion on this one. Again, scratches on here. I don't necessarily think he's at a bout with Superman. He may have been caught in a crossfire or like a building collapse. That building collapse there, he's got been caught. I don't know. This looks to be the building that's falling. Look at the good boy. Look at that good boy. Just look at him. He's doing a good boy thing. I think we have a feeling for the government or private government agencies working together against these. We've also got Mr. Terrific. This is where the Boots inconsistency comes because they're quite tight on most scenes where they're here, but again, I'm not worried. So yeah, here's the only time that the suit, right? This is my theory. The suit looks creased because of the cape, because the way the cape drapes. Superman's in The Man of Steel was very much over the shoulders. So the shoulders are very prominent over the top. So it was like, whereas this, it kind of drapes across the shoulder. I think because of that, that's what makes it look like. Because in that one shot, I was like, that does look kind of. And then I thought, I realized what it is. It's this. This is what detracts from it. July 7th. I overall really enjoyed it. The trailer. I'm on the fence a little bit because I was expecting probably weirdly I was expecting more because the teaser yesterday was incredible. I was like, oh wow, it's building up something. It's really building up something. And then I've seen this and I'm like kind of like, I don't know, which is a good thing because I'm trying to manage my expectations so I don't accidentally fall into that trap of like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing, and then it doesn't turn out to be amazing, and then we end up with a subpar Superman film, which I don't think is going to be the case. I really don't. I've got a bit more faith in James Gunn to actually produce something that's going to be spectacular. My only concern is people will try and shit can out of like Snyder cult sort of energy, which is ridiculous because yes, Henry Cavill ultimately was kind of duffed over by Warner Bros. This isn't Warner Bros. Leading the way. This is a completely new team that's doing it, and they're completely rebranding things and just redoing it all from scratch because things have been tainted by things like Suicide Squad, where they've done operations like that, or the Birds of Prey film, or like in the spin-offs inside that's there's been incontinuity issues. The direction before James Gunn even came on board was never fully there, so people never knew where they were going. So it's easy just to go, you know what? Let's just start again. Let's just start again. Let's just put all of our investment into it, make it a hit, and just lean on what people like. And this again, like the typography itself, the words themselves, the aesthetics. It's very much like, okay, we're gonna Christopher Reeves. Everybody loves Christopher Reeve. We know that Christopher Reeve's Superman is pretty much the pinnacle Superman. Let's aim for that, but modernize it. So let's try and get somewhere between Christopher Reeve and Henry Cavill, and put it bang in the middle, or further towards that way, a bit more towards the Christopher Reeve element. That's all they're trying to do. And James Gunn's a massive fan of the 77 film. Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor, he loved that one. I know he's mentioned that in a podcast with Michael Rosenbaum. So people just need to manage their expectations a little bit, obviously, and not get too overhyped with it because we obviously haven't had a great run of DC films in the past 10 years. The Batman would say is probably one of the exclusions, which was incredibly uplifting. I would argue Man of Steel was a fantastic film as well, but obviously some controversial topics in there. Batman vs Superman again. People are all praising Henry Cavill's great performance and Ben Affleck's, but everyone just shit canned the hell out of that film. So I don't get where the love and the hate seems to end and start really. But I will say for this film, I have high hopes for it. I feel very inspired by the fact that the message overall is that Superman is an inspirational figure, one to look to hope. But I also feel like we'll see. We've got 7 months nearly till this film comes out. I'm sure there'll be loads and loads of other information coming out about it. I think for now, manage your expectations, get excited for it, back it, support it. And yeah, let's just see what comes of it. For me personally, though, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a great restart for the Superman franchise and a great restart for DC. So we'll see what happens. See you in the next video.